lapar mana mas? Itulah kalau kau.
Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera dan selamat petang bagi tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang telah pun bersama dengan kami pada petang ini secara dalam talian, sama ada di YouTube NPRA maupun di Facebook Program Perkhidmatan Farmasi. Boleh kongsikan pautan link YouTube dan juga FB Program Perkhidmatan Farmasi untuk ajak lebih ramai rakan-rakan untuk menyertai Majlis Pelancaran pada petang ini. InsyaAllah kita akan mulakan Majlis Pelancaran MedSafetyWeek 2025 tepat pada jam 3 petang ini. Jadi untuk tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang telah pun berada di sini juga, suka untuk kita ingatkan untuk tuan-tuan dan puan-puan imbas kod QR kehadiran yang telah pun dipaparkan untuk mendapatkan e-sijil ataupun sijil penyertaan yang akan dihantar melalui email. Terima kasih.
Lu lapar mana mas? Itulah kalau kau.
sama ada di YouTube NPRA maupun program perkhidmatan farmasi. Suka untuk kami ingatkan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan untuk imbas kod QR yang tertera kerana kami akan menghantar sijil atau sijil penyertaan menerusi email. Dan juga anda boleh kongsikan pautan link YouTube maupun FB Live program perkhidmatan farmasi, sebarkan kepada rakan-rakan anda. Sama-sama kita sertai Majlis Pelancaran MedSafetyWeek 2025 yang kita akan mulakan pada jam 3 petang ini.
Lu lapar mana mas? Itulah kalau kau.
Baik, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, selamat petang dan salam Malaysia Madani. Yang berusaha Dr. Azwana binti Ramli, Timbalan Ketua Pengarah Kesihatan Perkhidmatan Farmasi Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia. Yang berusaha Puan Hajah Wan Nuraimi binti Wan Ibrahim, Pengarah Bahagian Regulatory Farmasi Negara NPRA, pengarah-pengarah, timbalan-timbalan pengarah dan semua hadirin yang menyertai kami secara dalam talian pada petang ini. Mewakili pihak Jawatankuasa Penganjur, dengan sukacitanya kami ingin mengucapkan selamat datang ke Majlis Pelancaran MedSafetyWeek 2025 peringkat kebangsaan. Saya Nadia selaku pengacara majlis anda pada petang ini. Untuk makluman semua, kempen yang diadakan Saban tahun ini adalah bertujuan untuk meningkatkan kesedaran tentang kepentingan keselamatan pengubatan dalam kalangan masyarakat dan profesional kesihatan. Dan tahun ini kita meraihkan ulang tahun ke-10 MedSafetyWeek yang bakal berlangsung pada minggu hadapan bermula dari 3 sehingga 9 November 2025. Jadi marilah sama-sama kita menyokong kempen ini demi kesejahteraan semua. Baiklah hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, bagi memulakan majlis pada petang ini dengan segala hormatnya, majlis ingin menjemput dan mempersilakan Yang Berusaha Puan Hajah Wan Nuraimi binti Wan Ibrahim selaku pengarah NPRA untuk menyampaikan kata alu-aluan. Dengan segala hormatnya, majlis mempersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera saya ucapkan kepada Yang Berusaha Dr. Azwana binti Ramli, Timbalan Ketua Pengarah Kesihatan Perkhidmatan Farmasi Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia, para pengarah bahagian, timbalan-timbalan pengarah dan semua hadirin yang dihormati sekalian. Selamat datang ke Majlis Pelancaran Kempen MedSafetyWeek 2025 peringkat kebangsaan. Kempen ini akan berlangsung pada minggu hadapan dari 3 hingga 9 November. Saya ingin merakamkan setinggi-tinggi penghargaan dan ucapan terima kasih kepada semua hadirin dari seluruh pelosok negara. Kehadiran anda semua menunjukkan sokongan padu terhadap usaha bersama untuk memperkukuhkan keselamatan penggunaan ubat di Malaysia. Hadirin yang saya hormati sekalian, pada minggu hadapan, Malaysia sekali lagi akan menyertai hampir 120 buah negara dalam kempen MedSafetyWeek. Kempen ini merupakan inisiatif global yang diterajui oleh Pertubuhan Kesihatan Sedunia iaitu WHO dan tahun 2025 menandakan ulang tahun ke-10 kempen ini dijalankan. Tema kempen MedSafetyWeek pada tahun ini ialah We Can All Help Make Medicine Safer. Di Malaysia, bahagian regulatory farmasi negara iaitu NPRA memainkan peranan penting dalam memantau keselamatan ubat melalui aktiviti Pharmacovigilance. Namun, pemantauan keselamatan produk berdaftar merupakan tanggungjawab bersama bukan sahaja ahli farmasi dan doktor, malah oleh semua pengamal kesihatan, pihak industri serta para pengguna sekalian. Tujuan utama kempen ini adalah untuk meningkatkan kesedaran tentang kepentingan mengenal pasti dan melaporkan kesan sampingan ubat atau Adverse Drug Reactions iaitu ADR. Laporan ADR daripada pengamal kesihatan dan pengguna amat penting. Laporan yang diterima akan membantu NPRA untuk membuat penilaian, mengambil tindakan sewajarnya serta menyebarkan maklumat penting bagi memastikan ubat-ubatan yang berada di pasaran terus selamat untuk digunakan. Setiap laporan yang diterima oleh NPRA juga akan dipanjangkan ke pangkalan data WHO untuk pemantauan di peringkat antarabangsa. Hadirin yang dihormati, sebelum mengakhiri ucapan ini, saya ingin mengucapkan tahniah dan terima kasih kepada semua pihak yang terlibat dalam menjayakan kempen MedSafetyWeek Malaysia 2025. Saya berharap majlis pelancaran pada hari ini serta aktiviti-aktiviti susulan pada minggu hadapan akan menjadi pemakin kepada kolaborasi yang lebih erat, pelaporan yang lebih aktif dan penghargaan yang lebih mendalam terhadap peranan kita semua dalam menjamin keselamatan produk ubat-ubatan. Sekian, terima kasih.
Baik, terima kasih diucapkan kepada Puan Hajah Wan Nuraimi binti Wan Ibrahim selaku pengarah NPRA atas ucapan alu-aluan itu tadi. Baiklah hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, kita akan teruskan majlis pada petang ini dengan menjemput pula Yang Berusaha Dr. Azwana binti Ramli, Timbalan Ketua Pengarah Kesihatan Perkhidmatan Farmasi untuk menyampaikan sepatah dua kata dan seterusnya merasmikan kempen MedSafetyWeek 2025. Dengan segala hormatnya, Majlis mempersilakan.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Saya ucapkan kepada Yang Berusaha Puan Wan Nuraini Wan Ibrahim, Pengarah Bahagian Regulatory Farmasi Negara, pengarah-pengarah, timbalan-timbalan pengarah dan semua hadirin yang dihormati. Pertama sekali, saya ingin merakamkan ucapan tahniah kepada Bahagian Regulatory Farmasi Negara MPRA dan ahli task force yang terlibat kerana sekali lagi berjaya menerajui penyertaan Malaysia dalam kempen MedSafetyWeek. Tahun 2025 menandakan ulang tahun ke-10 kempen global ini dan saya amat berbesar hati melihat sambutan yang begitu meluas di Malaysia berbanding tahun-tahun sebelumnya. Tema kempen MedSafetyWeek tahun ini, We Call All Help Make Medicine Safer, membawa message yang mudah tetapi amat bermakna. Kita semua bertanggungjawab dalam memastikan keselamatan ubat-ubatan. Sebagai pengamal kesihatan, kita bukan sahaja bertanggungjawab dalam membekalkan ubat-ubatan untuk merawat pesakit, malah turut memikul amanah untuk melindungi kesejahteraan setiap pesakit yang menggunakan ubat-ubatan. Bertepatan dengan tanggungjawab tersebut, kempen ini bertujuan untuk meningkatkan kesedaran tentang kepentingan mengenal pasti dan melaporkan kesan sampingan ubat. Setiap laporan yang dikemukakan, setiap aktiviti kesedaran yang dijalankan dan setiap usaha mendidik pengguna adalah langkah penting menuju sistem penjagaan kesihatan yang lebih selamat. Dengan jumlah produk berdaftar di Malaysia yang besar, pemantauan keselamatan ubat-ubatan sememangnya satu cabaran terutamanya bagi pihak regulatory. Namun, saya yakin melalui semangat kerjasama antara anda semua, pihak NPRA dapat menjalankan peranan dengan lebih efektif bagi menjadikan penggunaan ubat lebih selamat. Akhir kata, dengan penuh rasa bangga, saya merasmikan kempen MedSafetyWeek 2025 di Malaysia. Sekian, terima kasih.
Baik, demikianlah itu tadi tayangan video pelancaran kempen MedSafetyWeek 2025. Terima kasih kita ucapkan kepada Yang Berusaha Dr. Azwana binti Ramli selaku Timbalan Ketua Pengarah Kesihatan Perkhidmatan Farmasi atas ucapan perasmian sebentar tadi. Semoga ucapan itu tadi dapat menjadi pencetus semangat dan aspirasi buat kita semua dalam menyemarakkan kempen MedSafetyWeek 2025. Baiklah tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, seterusnya kita akan beralih pula ke sesi CME pada petang ini yang bertajuk Pharmacovigilance, What Happens After Approval. Topik ini akan disampaikan oleh Puan Nurul Aimi Muhammad Rizwan iaitu Pegawai Farmasi dari Seksyen Pharmacovigilance Pusat Compliance dan Kawalan Kualiti NPRA. Untuk itu, saya serahkan kepada Puan Aimi. Dipersilakan.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Nurul Aimi binti Muhammad Aduzan from the Pharmacovigilance section, Center of Compliance and Quality Control in NPRA. For this CME session this afternoon, I will be talking about what happens after the product is approved, which is a crucial stage of monitoring of medicines and vaccines once they are already in the market. This session is also in coincidence with the MedSafetyWeek 2025, an international campaign that promotes reporting of side effects and awareness of pharmacovigilance. What is NPRA? NPRA stands for the National Pharmaceutical Regulatory Agency, mostly known as NPRA, which is a division, one of the division under the Pharmaceutical Services Program under Ministry of Health Malaysia. NPRA is responsible for regulation of the pharmaceutical and traditional products through the registration, licensing, and also surveillance activities. And as part of the regulation also, NPRA also regulate cosmetic products through notification. And as we all know, the objective for the NPRA is to ensure that the therapeutic substance or the pharmaceutical products which are in the market are safe, effective, and also of quality. So, what NPRA does? NPRA mainly, the process starts with registration of pharmaceutical products and also notification of the cosmetics. Secondly, the post-marketing or post-marketing activities which consist of pharmacovigilance and also surveillance. Next is inspection and licensing. The inspection and licensing is for the premise and also issuance of various licenses for premise and also for individuals. NPRA is also the NRA or the National Regulatory Authority for medicines and cosmetic to ensure the QSE, which is quality, safety, and efficacy. NPRA also sometimes provide training and consultancy, and we are under WHO and PICS. Next, last one is NPRA also conducts product testing or analysis of products that is available in the market. A little, what is, sorry. Post-marketing. We take a look at post-marketing activities in NPRA. First activity we do is a product sampling and testing to ensure that the products marketed in Malaysia are in accordance with the standards and requirement. Second is the pharmacovigilance. We do detection, assessment, and understanding of prevention of possible drug-related problems. Next is a product quality complaint. Product quality complaint is a part of the medicinal product component which may affect the quality, safety, or efficacy of the product. And last one is the regulatory inspection. The registered product are all required to be manufactured in a manufacturing facility that is compliant to the regulatory inspection. Let's take a look at PV of pharmacovigilance in NPRA. Pharmacovigilance section is one of the section under the Center for Compliance and Quality Control, and we consist of mainly 4 units. The first unit is ADR, or Adverse Drug Reaction Monitoring and Management Unit, which this is the unit that monitor and manage all the adverse drug reaction (ADR) and AEFI reports that was reported by the facility in Malaysia. Next is the Safety Signal Detection Unit, and the third unit is the Risk Management Unit, and the last section is the Risk Communication Unit. Okay, let's take a look at the definition of pharmacovigilance. When we say pharmacovigilance, what is pharmacovigilance actually? According to WHO, the pharmacovigilance is the science and activities relating to the detection. We detect, assessment, we assess, understanding and prevention of adverse effects of or any other possible drug-related problems. So, there are 4 activities that are related to the pharmacovigilance: detect, assess, understand, and we prevent, ADR. In simple terms, it means that we continuously study and monitoring how medicines behave once they are in the real world, not just in clinical trials, but among the diverse patient populations that we see daily. So, the aim of pharmacovigilance is to detect potential safety problems early, evaluate their significance, and prevent harm wherever possible. So, as we can see in the chart just now, the main activities in the pharmacovigilance is mainly the ADR monitoring. From the ADR monitoring, we detect signal and we do risk assessment of the drug safety issues, and we do risk minimization actions. And lastly, all these risks will be communicated to the public and also for the healthcare professionals. Why PV or pharmacovigilance is important? First, we detect unknown side effects. During clinical trials, not all side effects is known to us in the real world population. So here the PV helps to detect the unknown side effects early. Second is we ensure the ongoing benefit risk assessment of medicines. We make sure that the benefit is always greater than the risk for all medicines that are in the market. The third, evidence-based regulatory actions that is taken for that product. And lastly, pharmacovigilance monitoring helps build public confidence in the safety of medicines. For instance, some side effects like, for example, rare allergic reactions may only become apparent after a drug has been prescribed to thousands of patients worldwide. And through this continuous monitoring, we ensure that medicines remain safe not only when they first introduced into the market, but also throughout their life in the market. Okay, so now we will see how many reports that NPRA receive per year. As you can see in the chart, the numbers keep on increasing each year. Only the exception is on 2021, where this is where the vaccine COVID is introduced. So we can see the slight a robust increase in the AEFI reports, but mainly the numbers is keep increasing each year. This is not because the ADR is becoming more and more. This is because the reporting is increasing each year. So meaning that the awareness is there. Okay. What happens to the ADR or AEFI reports that we received? Some people think that the report just goes into a database and it just stays there. But in reality, your reports triggers a chain of analysis and review that in return can influence the regulatory action both locally and internationally. So for each report that we receive, first our officers will validate each report, each single report, whether the report is accepted or rejected. We will evaluate each one of the report, and our officers will check whether all the key information is present. For example, the patient details, the suspected drug, whether and then we also will evaluate the adverse event description, and lastly is the reporter's contact information. And once validated, all these reports will be entered into the Malaysian Adverse Drug Reaction Database. We call it Quest in Malaysia. And after the report was entered into the database, it will be reviewed and will be given the causality assessment confirmed by the MedRat member. All this confirmed and evaluated ADR reports and AEFI reports later will be sent to the WHO international database, and also if some drugs, some medicines require regulatory actions or need some amendments, it will be go to the DCA meeting, which is the Drug Control Authority meeting, and after it has been approved, the regulatory action. Why we should report ADR and AEFI? So when we report ADR and AEFI, we learn about the new risk, and also we learn more about the known risk. And we learn sometimes medication errors also can cause ADR and AEFIs. We learn also about product defects. Sometimes the ADR is caused due to the product defects, and we learn how the patterns of use may contribute to the unsafe use. And lastly, we learn about the impact of our interventions, meaning when we report some ADR is more compared to the other, and we do some interventions, and we see how these interventions impact our usage of medicines in Malaysia. And so how all of us can contribute to the pharmacovigilance? The answer is to report. We in NPRA encourage everyone, especially the healthcare professionals, to report any suspected adverse events or drug reactions related to the use of medicines or vaccines. And this includes all the prescription medicines, all the over-counter, the products which you can buy from the pharmacies, and also complementary or any traditional medicines. It is also important to report even the event is minor or well-known reactions if they are serious, unusual, or cause distress to the patient. But in particular, the NPRA prioritized the reports of serious ADRs or AEFIs and reports of reactions involving newly introduced drugs or vaccines and new or undocumented reactions that have never been reported before. But we must remember that each report adds a valuable piece of information that could help detect a new safety signal. We must think of each ADR report as a puzzle piece. One piece may not show the whole picture, but when we put them together, we start to see the pattern. Now, let's go over the reporting process. It's actually very straightforward. The NPRA provides several reporting routes and forms tailored for different groups. For the blue form, you can see this blue form is for reporting form for healthcare professionals, which are doctors, pharmacists, nurses, and everyone in the health system. Next one is conserve. We call it the yellow form. Conserve is a short for consumer side effect reporting form. This is for patient or public use. Public and patient can use this yellow form to report directly to NPRA. And lastly is the minor AEFI form. This white form is for parents or guardians. Usually it will be given in school students to report side effects following minimizations. This one is only for minor side effects or AEFI following after the immunization in schools. Reports can be submitted first for government healthcare facility. They can use the PHIS system. And through email, you can just fill in the forms, whether the blue form, the yellow form, or the white form, and directly email to the fv@npra.gov.my, or you can fill in the form and just send to us by post. Even if you are unsure whether the medicine caused the reaction, so it is still useful to report. The NPRA's pharmacovigilance team will review each report to see whether it is true ADR or false alarm. Okay. We will see the next step in the pharmacovigilance, which are signal detection and also risk management. So what is signal detection? Signal detection is information suggesting a new or known side effects that may be caused by. In simpler terms, a signal is an early warning. A signal is a pattern that tells us something might go wrong with this, but it not necessarily that it's a bad thing. Maybe it's just a warning. Okay, how NPRA detects signals and manage the issues detected during the ADR reporting. To detect signals, we use a few data source, which is first is our local ADR database. This is how your reports helps NPRA in detecting signal detection. So the more you report, the better signal that we get. And second, we use the WHO VG-base, which is an international database containing over 30 million of reports. And we also receive international alerts from regulators such as like US FDA, UK MHRA, Europe EMA, and also from Japan PMDA. Next is through literature search, which are from the scientific journals that sometimes highlight the emerging safety issues. And lastly is from the product registration holder or the company. which is the periodic reports from periodic benefit risk evaluation reports or risk minimization plans from companies. When NPRA identifies a possible signal, it doesn't automatically mean that the drug is unsafe. It means that we need to investigate further to assess the relationship between the drug and the adverse events. For instance, for example, if multiple reports suddenly show a rare liver injury associated with new antibiotics, so the NPRA will begin an investigation. We will review the clinical data. We will investigate and review also the patient history, and we will learn about the mechanism of action for that medication. If similar cases are reported internationally, the signal becomes stronger, and the NPRA may coordinate with the WHO or the product registration holder to confirm if the causal link exists. So in summary, every single ADR report contributes to our national safety surveillance, and collectively, these reports help us identify the potential risk early before they cause wider harm. So the keywords here is we detect early. Once the risk is confirmed, the NPRA will implement appropriate risk minimization measures. For example, we will ask the company to update the package insert and also consumer leaflet, or in Malaysia we call it RIMAP, Risalah Maklumat Ubat untuk Pesakit. For example, to add new warnings, to add new contraindications, or to add the adverse effects in the list. Second is we will issuing of safety alerts or direct healthcare professional communications. This is to inform the doctors and pharmacists especially about this new risk or what are the monitoring required for this drug. And lastly, NPRA may request the company to revise their RMP or risk minimization plan to strengthen the safety monitoring or to introduce educational materials for prescribers. And lastly, restricting some action may require restricting the product's indication or usage. For example, to limit the use of a specific medicine only for a specific patient groups. Next is the product recall, suspension or revocation. In rare cases, if the risk outweighs the benefit, means if the NPRA feels that the risk cannot be reduced and it is lesser than the benefit, so we will do product recall or suspension. And these actions are all endorsed by relevant expert committees like MedRAC, PBKD, and other committees that are related. And this will be communicated through NPRA's website, emails, and also social media. Now we will take a look at the last step of the pharmacovigilance, which is the risk communication. How these risks are communicated to the public and also healthcare professionals. Okay. First, we will communicate mainly for the main channel is our website, the NPRA websites, through the MedRAC bulletin and also safety alerts. Next is through email, which is from the Postmaster KKM and also the safety issues mailing list. Sometimes we also will do survey to communicate, to know what the public thinks, and we will do seminars and workshops annually to updates and to to give updates relating to the latest pharmacovigilance activities. The committees and also the regular meetings with the experts, such as MedRec, JFV and JFK, and also collaboration with the other regulatory agencies, such as TGA, PMDA, and also WHO. When the issue is affected the public, we will do a press media or media briefing, and also we will put infographic or information on social media. Okay. Now I want to introduce everyone for who hasn't go to our website, which is our NPRA website, which is www.npra.gov.my. First is for health professionals. What are the informations that you can get from our website? First is the safety alerts. All the latest safety alerts will be posted here, and the direct healthcare professionals from the company to the healthcare professionals, and also the reporting of ADR. You can download and learn how the report and get the reporting guide from here, and how the quality reporting, and also the MedRec bulletin. And for this one is during the COVID times, you can find all this press release on AEFIs of COVID-19 vaccine, and also summary reports on AEFIs of COVID-19 vaccines. Okay, for consumer or public, what you can get from our website, there are three main things related to adverse drug reaction that you can get. First is how to report side effects or AEFI. We call it the concept or reporting side effects of medicine for consumer. And second one is the e-brochures. The e-brochures contains all the infographics about the new safety information for public and consumer. And lastly, for using the product search at the top of the website, you can just click on the product search and you search for that product. You enter the product name, and you can get the consumer medication information leaflet or remark from there. This remark is the simplified version of package insert for public to understand. Okay. Now, this is how the MedRec bulletin looks like. It will contain all the information and sometimes articles about new safety issues or reminders about previous safety issues. Safety alerts. Sometimes safety alerts is sometimes when the risk is not strong enough for regulatory action, but then it still needs monitoring. So we ask the healthcare professionals for some steps in monitoring certain safety issues related to certain drugs. And all these activities can be found inside our annual reports. It is published annually. This is annual report specific for the National Center for Adverse Drug Reactions Monitoring. In these annual reports, you can get all the statistics, how many reports per year, what are the reported drugs, the highest reported drugs, what are the highest ADR reported, and everything related, the activities related to the pharmacovigilance in here. Okay, let's move on to the highlight of this session, which is the MedSafetyWeek. So what exactly is the MedSafetyWeek? The MedSafetyWeek is an annual international campaign to encourage the reporting of side effects and to increase awareness of the national pharmacovigilance system. This campaign is coordinated by WHO Uppsala Monitoring Center (UMC) together with the national regulatory authorities around the world. So for this year, altogether is 131 organizations from 117 countries will take part in this campaign. For this year, it will be the 10th campaign of MedSafetyWeek. For this year's campaign, it will take place from 3rd to 9th November 2025, and the theme is we can all help make medicine safer. So from the theme, we can understand that each report of a side effect, whether from a doctor or a patient, help us understand how medicines behave in the real world and help prevent harm. So why this campaign is important? According to the WHO, patient harm is the 14th leading cause of morbidity and mortality, with more than 40 million adverse events occurring in patients during the hospitalizations alone. And most of the adverse events are preventable, yet more than of the 90 serious adverse drug reactions go unreported. So that's why every report made by healthcare professionals or a patient plays a critical role in understanding the benefit-risk profile of medicines and vaccines on the market, and allow the regulatory authority to take action and, if needed, to protect the patients. So this means that there are countless opportunities for us as healthcare professionals and also as patients to step up and prevent this harm. This is also an opportunity to educate the public, to help them understand that experiencing a side effect doesn't mean that the treatment has failed. It's just that by reporting the side effects can help improve the medicine safety for everyone. Okay, so what happens during MedSafetyWeek? How we in Malaysia we will celebrate MedSafetyWeek 2025. NPRA together with the Program Perkhidmatan Farmasi and also bahagian Perkhidmatan Farmasi in each state in around Malaysia has planned a series of interactive and educational activities to engage both the healthcare professionals and the public. So this include the activities is the social media posts. So during this week, you will see many posts about the MedSafetyWeek, what to report, how to report, and how you can help in making the medicine safer for us to use. And we also will have the online quizzes, and on some days we will have the TV and radio talks. And in 8th of November, we will have an on-site event in Hospital Selayang. And we also have various activities on state level. So our main objective during this week is to raise awareness for NPRA as the reporting authority. Means you can report to NPRA, and also to promote the awareness of reporting of side effects. Okay, this is I'm sharing here is the poster for the event, the MedSafetyWeek event in Hospital Selayang, which is on 8th of November from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There are various exhibitions, interactive sessions, and mini games. Also, coloring contests for your kids. You can come, you can learn, and will be an interactive session with your healthcare professionals and also the patient. Okay. During this campaign week, you will see this cute blog here. that representing the MedSafetyWeek campaign. Please follow, like and share and repost the MedSafetyWeek informations posted on our official social media, which is Facebook and also Instagram. You can just Google and search the Kenali Ubat Anda KKM and also Program Perkhidmatan Farmasi KKM. Please reshare and post as many as you can so that this campaign will reach more audience. Okay. Lastly, as I have said throughout this presentation, medicine safety is not just a regulatory job; it is a shared responsibility. So for the regulators, which is the NPRA, we monitor the product quality and safety data. For healthcare professionals like doctors, pharmacists and nurses in the facilities, hospital and clinics, you are the front line. You are the one that detect and report the side effect to us in NPRA. And the pharmaceutical industry also have to play their role, which they must monitor their own products and implement risk minimization measures. And for academia, the lecturers, you are the one who contributes through research and education on medicine safety. Policymakers who support the national initiatives and ensure that reporting systems are accessible to all. And most importantly is the public or the patient or consumers. The patients who experience the medicine firsthand and experience the adverse drug reactions themselves. So it is important that we report the ADRs so that we can all help to make medicine safer. Okay, I just want to introduce you to our pharmacovigilance team here in NPRA. This is us in NPRA, and we can all. Okay, sorry. I want to introduce to our pharmacovigilance team in NPRA. So this is all. We can all be the med safety hero, not only us in NPRA. Okay. At the end of this presentation, I would like to leave you with one key message that every report counts, whether it is a mild rash or from a new antibiotic or a serious event after vaccination. Every piece of information helps NPRA build a clearer picture of a medicine safety profile. And through your reports, we can detect unknown risks earlier, issue safety alerts faster and protect more patients. And if you have any queries, email to us at fv@npra.gov.my or visit the NPRA website, which is www.npra.gov.my. Thank you for your attention, and together we can all help make medicine safer. Assalamualaikum and thank you.
Baik, terima kasih diucapkan kepada Puan Nurul Aimi atas perkongsian berkenaan aktiviti pharmacovigilance dan keselamatan ubat-ubatan di Malaysia. Sekiranya tuan-tuan dan puan-puan mempunyai sebarang persoalan, anda boleh terus menghubungi Seksyen Pharmacovigilance NPRA. Baiklah, kita telah pun sampai ke penghujung majlis. Sebelum berakhir, mewakili pihak penganjur, kami ingin mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih kepada semua yang hadir secara maya pada petang ini atas kesudian meluangkan masa untuk menyertai Majlis Pelancaran MedSafetyWeek Peringkat Kebangsaan 2025. Sebelum kita bersurai, suka untuk kami mengingatkan anda semua untuk mengisi borang kehadiran yang telah pun disediakan di ruangan komen dan kita akan hantar e-sijil penyertaan melalui email. Akhir kata, mewakili pihak urus setia, kami mohon maaf sekiranya terdapat sebarang kekurangan sepanjang mengendalikan majlis ini. Terima kasih dan ingat, kita semua boleh menjadi Med Safety Hero dengan melaporkan kesan sampingan ubat kepada NPRA. #MedSafetyWeek. Terima kasih.